Hey there, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today we'll be talking all things branding photo shoot. Now if you have a branding photo shoot coming up or you're thinking about doing a branding photo shoot for your business, for your content creation needs, these are the 5 phases that you should consider when preparing. I am so glad you're here. If you're new here, my name is Bianca and I'm a content strategist for small business owners on any platform they like to connect with their audience, whether that be on social media, on their website, or on their blog. Now, branding photo shoots I know can be quite stressful for some, as you'll picture branding photo shoots as something that only models and really big businesses do for perfect looking, flawless photos. But branding photo shoots can be ultimately very beneficial for your business because it'll show your audience kind of who you are, what you like, what kind of style that you have, so that you can connect to your target audience quicker. And so I will be sharing you the 5 phases of preparing for a branding photo shoot so that you can feel confident and prepared for any photo shoot that you have. So the first phase in preparing for your next photo shoot is determining what type of outcome you want from this photo shoot. Is this photo shoot really for your website where you just kind of want headshots? Is it for your blog where you kind of want mood photos? Or is it for Instagram where you want to talk about specific topics? This is really crucial to determine what type of shot list that you want to have in the later phases of your planning. In your goals phase, make sure that if you are doing this for certain content pillars, that you have your content pillars written down and what type of shots that you want to do with those content pillars, so that once you are ready to go, you'll have everything set for your social media strategy. So you might already know kind of what you want in terms of the photo shoot, or you might be in this phase. So really ask yourself the question, what would be the most beneficial for this photo shoot? If it's a variety of things, then you will prepare your shot list in that type of order. So if you kind of want something for your website, if you're starting your website from scratch, and you want something more that have pictures of you, more portrait, then you'll take that into consideration. And on the flip side, if you want something that's a little bit more fluid with a little bit more movement for your social media, then you'll add in a few shots like that as well. This will ensure variety in your shot list, but it will also ensure that you are maximizing your time in the photo shoot and not really wondering what to do and where to go, where you have your overarching goals that you want, and then you kind of focus on those goals first so that you can have all the shots that you need for your next few months. So phase 2 is all about determining what you need to book for this photo shoot. You might want to do this photo shoot yourself with your own camera, with some friends, or you might want to book with a branding photographer, and perhaps you want to book a studio or an Airbnb to have different types of backgrounds for your photos, and it gives a little bit more variety to your photos as well. If you like having someone there to brainstorm with you and help you out with posing and ideas, I would definitely recommend a branding photographer. It is a little bit of an investment, but is definitely worth the price. So take a look at your budget. Obviously, if you want to do this yourself, this is totally doable. I have seen amazing photos just with a self-timer camera, but I love having that back and forth sort of brainstorming on how the shots will look, and so I really do love having a photographer with me. So once you book your photographer and perhaps your studio and you put in a deposit, then the countdown is on and you're ready to start with figuring out your shots, your props, and how you want to look for this photo shoot. Now, phase 3 is probably the funnest part, which is to get inspiration. I love to go on Pinterest and create a board for my photo shoot. And Pinterest is a great way to take a look at what type of mood that you want your photo shoot to look and what kind of shots that you want. I would recommend really going for an idea of a photo instead of really looking for specific poses. If you want to recreate a specific pose on Pinterest shot for shot, that is great, but it will kind of leave you limited in terms of what you want to achieve, and also it might stress you out and make you look a little bit stiff. So take a look at the poses that you want to do, but don't really stick to them shot for shot, and really look with your photographer on what you would like to achieve and really keep it open on the day. Once you have the Pinterest board of your dreams, then we're going to dig a little bit deeper into phase 4 and plan your shot list and prop list. If you have a photographer with you, chances are you'll have a maximum amount of hours that you have to shoot with them, and they'll kind of be able to tell you how many outfits that you can do. With my experience with doing a branding photo shoot, I usually do it for 2 hours, and we're able to do between 7 and 9 outfits. So I make sure to pack 9 outfits for this photo shoot in particular, and I really pick out the order of my outfits and pick out what type of shot I'm going to do with each outfit. So on my Pinterest board, I add a notes section and I jot down all of the types of shots that I want. Right next to that, I will put in the outfit and the prop that I will have with it, just so that during the photo shoot, I know exactly where to go. I know exactly which shot is next, so that there's no time wasted in your precious time. If you are doing more portrait style photos, I recommend going with the outfit that gets wrinkled the easiest to the ones that are a little bit easier to travel with, just so that you save some time on some steaming on the day. And if you're doing more mood style photos, a lot of movement, then I would recommend going with the shots that you want the most for your content pillars to the ones that are a little less important, just so that you make sure that you hit all of the content pillars on the day. So phase 5 is the day of the photo shoot, and I like to prepare a fun Spotify playlist that makes me feel confident and energized throughout the photo shoot, and really make sure to talk to your photographer beforehand to make sure that you guys are on the same page, and you and your photographer can work out all of the kinks on the day and make sure to really enjoy yourself, relax, and have fun. Bonus tip before we end off the video, I've done a couple of photo shoots in the past, and so I figured I'd give my 2 cents on posing. Personally, when I'm in front of the camera, I tend to just keep moving. I will be moving slow, going from pose to pose, but I will still keep moving just because it'll keep the poses a little bit more natural, less stiff. And funny enough, the poses that are very awkward to pose in tend to be the coolest shots. So if you're feeling awkward throughout the photo shoot, really don't worry about it, because the shots will still turn out great. Keep your angles in mind by lifting your chin up and positioning your body away from the camera. So I hope you enjoyed this video. If you would like to hear more business tips and content creation ideas, make sure to subscribe to my channel, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!